Blockbuster movies. They are more than just films. They are cultural events. These cinematic spectacles captivate audiences worldwide. They dominate box office charts. Blockbusters reshape filmmaking. They leave a lasting impact on the industry. But what exactly makes a blockbuster? It's a question with a complex answer. Blockbusters are defined by their immense scale. They boast high production values, expansive marketing campaigns, and a broad global appeal. These films transcend cultural boundaries. They resonate with audiences from all walks of life. This essay will explore the evolution of blockbuster movies. We will delve into their profound impact on cinema. From the groundbreaking release of Jaws in 1975 to the global phenomenon of Avengers Endgame in 2019, blockbusters have continuously redefined the cinematic landscape. They have pushed technological boundaries. They have introduced groundbreaking special effects. Most importantly, they have entertained billions. This exploration will examine the key elements that have shaped the blockbuster phenomenon. We will analyze its enduring legacy on the art of filmmaking. Join us as we journey through the history of blockbusters. We'll witness their transformative power. We'll see how they have shaped the way we experience movies today.
The 1970s marked a turning point in the history of cinema. It was a decade of transformation, where the old guard of Hollywood began to give way to a new generation of filmmakers with fresh ideas and bold visions. Two films, Jaws in 1975 and Star Wars in 1977, emerged as the harbingers of a new era, the age of the blockbuster. These weren't just movies. They were groundbreaking spectacles that redefined what cinema could be. They were cultural events that captivated the world, drawing in audiences from all corners of the globe and creating a shared experience that transcended borders. They redefined the relationship between Hollywood and its audience, creating a new dynamic where fans felt more connected to the films and their creators.
Jaws. Steven Spielberg's thriller about a man-eating shark terrorizing a small beach town sent shockwaves through Hollywood. It wasn't just a film. It was an experience that left audiences on the edge of their seats. Its success went beyond box office numbers. It became a cultural touchstone, a film that people talked about and remembered for years. It established a new template for summer releases, turning the summer season into prime time for big-budget films. The film's marketing campaign, with its iconic poster and chilling tagline, tapped into primal fears. It created unprecedented hype and anticipation, setting a new standard for how movies were promoted.
George Lucas's space opera, Star Wars, cemented the blockbuster model. It wasn't just a film, it was a universe that audiences could immerse themselves in. It combined groundbreaking special effects with a timeless story of good versus evil, creating a visual and emotional spectacle that captivated audiences. It captivated audiences of all ages, from children to adults, creating a multi-generational fan base that continues to thrive. Star Wars wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural phenomenon that spawned a multimedia empire, including sequels, prequels, and an array of merchandise. It was a cultural phenomenon that spawned a multimedia empire. It set a new standard for merchandising and fan engagement, with toys, books, and other products becoming an integral part of the experience. It set a new standard for merchandising and fan engagement, showing that a film's impact could extend far beyond the screen.
These two films established several key characteristics of the blockbuster. They showed that movies could be grand spectacles that offered more than just a story. They emphasized spectacle, escapism, and wide-reaching marketing campaigns, creating a formula that would be replicated for decades to come. They proved that movies could be more than just entertainment. They could be cultural events that resonated far beyond the theater, influencing fashion, language, and even social norms. They could be cultural events that resonated far beyond the theater, creating communities of fans who shared a common passion.
The impact of Jaws and Star Wars was seismic. They didn't just change the film industry, they changed the way people experienced movies. They ushered in an era where studios chased the next big hit, investing heavily in films that promised to be blockbusters. They poured resources into high-concept films with mass appeal, creating a new business model that prioritized big returns on investment. The seeds of the modern blockbuster were sown, laying the groundwork for the cinematic landscape we know today. The 1990s saw another technological leap that would forever change the landscape of blockbuster filmmaking: computer-generated imagery, or CGI. This innovation was not just a minor tweak in the filmmaking process, it was a revolutionary tool that opened up endless possibilities for visual storytelling. While early forms of CGI had been used in films before, they were often rudimentary and limited in scope. These early attempts were more experimental. serving as proof of concept rather than fully integrated elements of the film. It was Steven Spielberg's 1993 masterpiece, Jurassic Park, that truly unleashed its potential. Spielberg, known for his visionary approach, saw the untapped potential of CGI and decided to use it to bring dinosaurs back to life in a way that had never been seen before. The film, based on Michael Crichton's novel about a theme park populated by cloned dinosaurs, was a technological marvel. It wasn't just the story that captivated audiences, it was the way the story was told through groundbreaking visual effects. It seamlessly blended animatronic dinosaurs with groundbreaking CGI, creating a sense of realism never seen before. The lifelike movements and textures of the dinosaurs made audiences believe in the impossible, setting a new standard for visual effects. Jurassic Park wasn't just a critical and commercial success. It became a cultural phenomenon, influencing not just the film industry, but also popular culture at large. The film's success demonstrated the commercial viability of CGI, encouraging other filmmakers to explore this new frontier. It was a watershed moment for visual effects. The film's success proved that CGI could be used to create believable, emotionally engaging characters and worlds, paving the way for future innovations. It demonstrated the power of CGI to transport audiences to new worlds and bring fantastical creatures to life. The ability to create such immersive experiences changed the way stories were told, making the impossible possible. The film's impact on the industry was immediate. Studios began investing heavily in CGI technology, eager to replicate the success of Jurassic Park. This investment led to rapid advancements in CGI, making it more accessible and versatile. Studios began investing heavily in CGI technology, eager to replicate the success of Jurassic Park. This shift marked the beginning of a new era in filmmaking, where visual effects became a crucial component of blockbuster movies. This shift towards CGI-driven spectacle paved the way for a new breed of blockbusters. Filmmakers were no longer limited by the constraints of practical effects, allowing their imaginations to run wild. Films like Terminator 2, Judgment Day in 1991, and The Matrix in 1999 pushed the boundaries of visual effects, creating breathtaking action sequences and immersive worlds that captivated audiences. These films showcased the versatility of CGI, proving that it could be used to enhance a wide range of genres, creating breathtaking action sequences and immersive worlds that captivated audiences. The ability to create such detailed and expansive environments allowed filmmakers to tell more complex and visually stunning stories. The use of CGI allowed filmmakers to realize their visions on an unprecedented scale, further blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. Directors could now bring their most ambitious ideas to life, creating scenes that would have been impossible with practical effects alone, further blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. This blending of real and digital elements created a new kind of cinematic magic, where audiences could lose themselves in fantastical worlds that felt incredibly real. However, the rise of CGI also presented challenges. Some filmmakers struggled to balance the use of CGI with traditional storytelling techniques, leading to debates about the role of visual effects in cinema. Some critics argued that it led to an over-reliance on spectacle at the expense of storytelling. The focus on visual effects sometimes overshadowed the narrative, making films feel hollow and emotionally unengaging. The use of CGI in some films felt excessive and unnecessary, overshadowing the narrative and emotional core. This over-reliance on CGI led to a backlash, with some audiences and critics calling for a return to more traditional filmmaking techniques. Nevertheless, the impact of CGI on blockbusters was undeniable. It opened up a world of possibilities for filmmakers, allowing them to create worlds and tell stories that were previously unimaginable. The ability to create such detailed and expansive environments allowed filmmakers to tell more complex and visually stunning stories. It opened up a world of possibilities for filmmakers, allowing them to create worlds and tell stories that were previously unimaginable. The ability to create such detailed and expansive environments allowed filmmakers to tell more complex and visually stunning stories. The legacy of Jurassic Park and the CGI revolution is still felt today. The film's success paved the way for a new era of visual effects, inspiring countless filmmakers to push the boundaries of what was possible. Modern blockbusters like Avengers, Endgame, and Avatar are a testament to how far visual effects have come. These films showcase the incredible advancements in CGI technology, creating immersive cinematic experiences that leave audiences in awe. They continue to push the boundaries of what's possible on screen, constantly innovating and exploring new ways to use CGI to enhance their storytelling, creating immersive cinematic experiences that leave audiences in awe. The ability to create such detailed and expansive environments allowed filmmakers to tell more complex and visually stunning stories, ensuring that the legacy of CGI will continue to shape the future of cinema.
The 1990s also saw the rise of another monumental blockbuster, Titanic. This film wasn't just another entry in the long list of Hollywood hits. It was a cultural event that captured the imagination of audiences worldwide. Directed by the visionary James Cameron, Titanic wasn't just a film, it was a global phenomenon. Cameron's meticulous attention to detail and groundbreaking special effects set a new standard for filmmaking. It broke box office records and won numerous awards, including 11 Academy Awards, a feat that underscored its critical and commercial success. The film's sweeping romance and epic scale resonated with audiences of all ages. The film's success highlighted the growing importance of international markets for Hollywood blockbusters. It wasn't just American audiences flocking to see Titanic. People from all corners of the globe were captivated by its story. As Hollywood studios began to recognize the potential of these markets, they started tailoring their films to appeal to a global audience. This meant more diverse storytelling and inclusive casting, aiming to resonate with a broader demographic. This shift was further accelerated by the rise of streaming platforms in the 21st century. These platforms broke down geographical barriers, allowing people to access a vast library of films and series from the comfort of their homes. Services like Netflix and Amazon Prime Video have revolutionized the way we consume movies, making blockbusters more accessible than ever before. No longer did audiences have to wait for a theatrical release. They could watch new films on their devices instantly. Streaming platforms have also given rise to new forms of blockbuster content. Original films and series produced by these platforms have gained massive followings, demonstrating that the blockbuster phenomenon is not confined to traditional cinema. Original films and series produced by these platforms have gained massive followings, demonstrating that the blockbuster phenomenon is not confined to traditional cinema. These new-age blockbusters often push creative boundaries and explore unique narratives. The global reach of streaming services has allowed for a more diverse range of stories to be told, resonating with audiences around the world. This inclusivity has enriched the cinematic landscape, offering fresh perspectives and voices. The impact of blockbusters on international markets and streaming platforms is profound. They have reshaped the entertainment industry, influencing how films are financed, produced, and marketed. They have not only changed the way films are made and distributed, but also how they are experienced by audiences. Whether in a grand theater or on a personal device, the magic of cinema continues to thrive. As we move forward, it will be fascinating to see how the blockbuster continues to evolve in this rapidly changing landscape. With advancements in technology and shifts in audience preferences, the future of cinema holds endless possibilities.